Hey, we're back.
Calleen and Rose here with the Rose and the Flame, back once again as we build toward our 2 hour initiation journey. We thought that what we would do is come on and just share a little bit of what does it mean to be this portal of light in my body and in your body, and talk a little bit about that.
Yes, actually, we are going to today talk about the root chakra and the sacral chakra, the two lower chakras. And each week we'll put out a video about the next couple of chakras up until we begin our journey, the seeding of the rose and the flame. So,
So
would you like me to talk about start us off with the root chakra? Okay.
please do. And just to be clear, chakra, I believe, is the Sanskrit word, if I'm not mistaken. So it's what they used in Eastern countries in ancient times for to describe these different areas of light within our bodies. So that's all that that means. It's just that if you've never heard that term before, it's just presencing the fact that we actually within our bodies hold light, and they come in different areas, and they come at different frequencies. So yeah, Colleen, kick us off
Yeah.
on
Yes, the chakras are we're using the term portals or sacred portals because that's really what they are. They're portals of energies that actually were divinely designed to flow as a river of light that holds all of our past memories, our gifts and abilities flow through them. So, and that's exactly what the rose and the flames journey about is actually clearing the pathway to be opened up to really activate, remember the activation of our birthright, our gifts. So with this video, we're going to just start out with the base chakra, which is the root chakra. Let me put my glasses on here, which is at the base of our spine. And that's all about the physical energies. Do you want to speak into it before I kind of bring in the energies that correlate into the root chakra, Rose? Do you have anything that you
Sure.
add?
Yeah, so I'm a very visual learner. So if you're like me, if you're visual, you can envision when you're sitting on the floor, maybe when you've ever sat Indian style, or maybe when you do yoga, you might be more familiar with this. But it is that at the very base or bottom, so I can physically feel it just by sitting myself down on the floor. It's that area that's directly underneath my spine. And for me, I like to envision it in its color frequency, which is the color red. So that helps, Colleen, that your background is that deep red. You can kind of envision Colleen's background. I like to envision it as a deep red rose opening up, those deep colors from the deepest, most burgundy, burgundy wine color to, even getting more of that bright, like wagon red color to it. Is kind of how I see it when I envision it. And the other thing that I'll add, and then I'll pass it to you, is it's representative of safety and security, which is oftentimes why it's, I think, also referred to as the root chakra. That's another way of referencing it.
Yes, that's beautiful visual there, Rose, is just speaking into the frequencies and the color of red, the root chakra. And as we clear it, it does get lighter and brighter, and everybody's visions are different. So really we're kind of giving you a little guide there. But when you're in it, you may experience it any way that your energetic body is experiencing it. So on back down to earth here, because I can, if anybody knows me, I can get right back up there. So whew, back down, Colleen, back down to the root chakra. And I just wanted to let you know the root chakra is the foundation of all the chakras. When the root chakra, when any chakra is off, they're all off. It needs to be working in a flow to really be able to open and experience freedom, liberation. And that's really what we're guided to do, is to really bring the freedom in to like-minded people that are ready to walk this path of love. So back down here. I'm just giving you a few examples of how you'll feel when the root chakra is off. And the root chakra really, most of the energies is from conception to 7. Each chakra has different ages as we grow and evolve. So around conception to about 7, different traumas and things that happened have really kind of closed our chakra up. So I'm just going to give a few examples what could be happening, and feel into this and feel, if any of the energies match into your root chakra. Here's one. Do you have a hard time letting go of the past? That's some of the energies that's in the root chakra. Do you often feel insecure, fearful, restless, or anxious? That's a big one. We all can say that. This is an interesting one. Do you act guilty even if you've done nothing wrong? And one more. Do you often feel out of place, separate from others, or like you don't belong? That's just a few of the energies that flow through the root chakra when it's a little off. And I think a lot of us can really relate to that. So
I know I can, in terms of before I started doing my clearing work, I could say yes to every single one of those. Every now and then something happens where it pulls me a little bit back into that old way of thinking, those old ways of holding who I believe, I am. Do I believe I'm safe? Do I believe I'm secure just because of my own divine humanity and and my own sovereignty and worthiness? And so I will just say that has been part of my journey. It was to really clear those patterns out. There was a time where I could just say yes, 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 and yes to all of those, and you only read 4 of them. And so with the rose and the flame, then envision we're gonna do a guided journey to that area of the body, to that portal of light. We're going to take the sacred flame to that and clear all of that out. Bring the light to it. Embrace and enfold that shadow, those misguided thoughts and beliefs that are being held there. Maybe you don't even know it. Maybe you're not even aware of it. it doesn't really matter. Maybe you're like me, where at one time I said yes to all four of those very easily. So no matter where you are, it's just good before we pull down and pull in the frequency of the rose and the rose codes and the activation that you're going to do, Colleen. It's good to just clear that out and just make sure that it's as clean and as, purified as it can be, so that that part of me can receive what the activation with the rose has to offer. If I'm holding all of that there, I'm less likely to really be able to receive
Exactly,
and
exactly.
be activated with whatever it is that is meant to come forth for that. And part of that might mean sharing. One of the things that you and I were just saying, Colleen, is for both of us to get the word out and bring voice to this beautiful work, this beautiful combination of the sacred flame and of the rose, and the healing properties and qualities that it brings when we get together and utilize these sacred tools. So
Yeah.
that's what we're going to be doing. That's what we're going to start the process of. We're going to start the process of activating the seed in our 2-hour initiatory journey that is happening soon. It's happening Sunday, November 17th.
19th.
I say that every time, and then you correct me every time, and it won't be the last time I do that. Sunday, November 19th at 7 p.m.
Yes, yes,
Eastern
yes.
Standard Time. And you will receive a nicely activated seeding of beginning to work with the flame and beginning to receive what we're here to receive with the rose. And then if you feel called to, we also have a 3-month journey where we are actually going to go deep into the seeding, deep into the bud, and then deep into the bloom. So we'll just be doing more advanced
The deeper dive
and a deeper dive
in the
of
3 months of our time together, for sure. Which was really cool when you were speaking in to what we were doing with the flame. I just was really wanting you to speak into, which I will speak into for Rose because it's flowing through. And yes, I was speaking into that. I heard this morning we are being called to be the voice of the rose and the flame with our frequencies, to transmit those high vibrational energies through our vessel, and to be able to let it just flow into yours. So when you were speaking, Rose, and holding your beautiful candle, I just seen your embodiment, and I want our listeners and the people that are opening up to these frequencies to really feel into Rose's holding embodiment of the flame. When she takes you through this guided journey, she is the flame. Ooh, goosebumps. So I just want you to really feel into that. That's what she is transmitting, is the flame itself and the medicine that carries through our beautiful Rose sister here, through her vessel. That's how potent this is, this guided meditation that she is bringing us through. And then, of course, I'm doing the same through being the voice of the rose. But I really wanted to speak that into existence so they could really feel that on a physical, not only a physical level, but an energetic level. Now I'll send that back to you.
I don't have
Rose.
much more to say. Yeah. I mean, it's just really a beautiful process that we'll be embarking on as we do this journey. It will feel like a journey. It won't just be you and I, Colleen and I talking. Right now, Colleen and I have been sharing a lot on our video series just to really um, uh, get the word out, but also to give everyone a sense of who we are and what our backgrounds are. When we go into this, we are going to just be transmitting. And so I will just be transmitting whatever comes through me as the sacred flame.
Yeah.
As we embrace each and every one of our portals of light, starting at the base with the root chakra.
Yes. And with all that being said, we're gonna take you up to the sacral chakra, which is right below your belly button. That area. And that's the color orange, beautiful color orange. And I'll speak into a couple frequencies that could be happening in your sacral chakra. Glasses back on.
So I'm going to encourage us, Colleen, to say adieu for a moment, and then we'll pick this up. That's going to be our very next video that we share with you, just to keep our videos short and quippy and easy to digest. So uh, encouraging you to check out within yourself as you just maybe when you're working out or you're going for a walk or you're in meditation, what it feels like to be in touch with your root chakra with safety and security. And you can check us out at the next video, which we will get into the sacral chakra, which is
I'm
just
so
above
excited.
the root.
Okay.
Right. Blessings, everybody.
Blessings till we meet again.